Now let's talk about collaborative decision making, or building consensus and making group decisions. As a leader, manager in the workplace, it's really important to involve your team in decision making to ensure that everyone's opinions and ideas are taken into consideration. And one of the most important things to keep in mind when making group decisions is that everyone's input should be valued equally. And this means creating an environment where everyone feels comfortable sharing their thoughts and ideas regardless of their position or seniority in the organization. And another key aspect of collaborative decision making is building consensus. And this means finding common ground and then reaching an agreement that everyone can support. And here are some techniques that you can use to build consensus in decision making. Firstly, you must demonstrate and encourage active listening within the team and in one-on-one conversations. And this is about paying attention, asking questions, and clarifying points for improved mutual understanding. Brainstorming is a great way to generate a lot of ideas quickly. Encourage people to contribute their ideas, no matter how unconventional they might seem. And then compromise. Sometimes you may need to compromise in order to reach a decision that everyone can support. And this means finding a solution that meets everyone's needs to some extent. Then you need to work on building consensus. This is about identifying common ground and then finding a solution that everyone can actually agree on and have some consensus with. And if you can follow these techniques, you can build consensus, you can get greater alignment and make group decisions that everyone is much more likely to support. Now, let's move on to some examples of collaborative decision making in action. For example, choosing a new marketing strategy. Your marketing team, let's say, is tasked with coming up with a new strategy to promote your company's products. And you decide to involve everyone in the decision-making process in order to ensure that everyone's ideas are heard. You start by holding a brainstorming session, which is really a workshop or a meeting where everyone is actually encouraged to share and contribute their ideas. And then after the brainstorming session, you go through each idea and you evaluate its feasibility and potential impact. You then narrow down the list to a few options and you hold a discussion to reach a consensus. After some discussion, you all agree on a strategy that incorporates some of the best ideas from the brainstorming session and which everyone feels comfortable supporting. Second example could be choosing a new hire. Your team is in the process of hiring a new employee and you want to involve everyone in the decision-making process. So you start off by sharing the job description and the qualifications with everybody, and then encouraging them to submit any potential candidates for that job. And after reviewing the different resumes and CVs that you receive, you then hold a meeting to discuss the candidates and their relevant qualifications. And everyone is encouraged to share their opinions, and you work towards a consensus on the best candidate for the job. And after some discussion, you all agree on a candidate who meets the qualifications and who everyone feels would be a good fit for the team and the organization.